Hey guys, Evan from Stock Music Musician, and today I just want to do a quick reaction video to the two main flagship synths shipping with Reason 10. The propeller heads have recently shown off in the past couple of weeks in their videos. So the first one is the Europa wavetable synthesizer, which is just a big flagship type synth, the type that, like Serum, that is just a amazing, powerful, modern standalone synth. And the other one is the grain sampler, which is sort of a weird, kooky, wonderful little sampler manipulator. But to call it that, I think, would be a real disservice. So let's talk about Europa real quick first. Some of the big differences with Europa and the built-in synthesizers that currently ship with Reason is that it just has a lot more self, I guess, modulation or self-oscillating parameters, and it's got much more complex waveforms so that when you play something, it just sounds like it evolves a little bit more, like it's got more movement, it's got more character to it, I guess. And the amazing thing, based on what they were showing on the previews, is that the synth itself visually gives you a ton of feedback about what it's doing. So you can quickly see, well, if I adjust this parameter, this is going to happen, or if I adjust this parameter, this is going to happen. It also has, and this is going to apply to the grain sampler as well, the ability to draw in custom curves and things like that, which is going to be, I think, really a helpful way of exploring synthesis. A lot of the traditional Reason synthesizers didn't have that. And so you were stuck with things like synchronous, modulating curves outside of the synthesizer in, but having it all in one place, I think really makes it a lot more powerful. Additionally, it's just in many ways also a continuation of the classic Reason synths with the matrix that we're all used to programming. So it should be kind of a quick adaptation. And then it's also got the CV, all the CV control in the back that we love. Um, the sounds they were demonstrating were absolutely incredible. They sounded up to par to me with any of the other mainline synths that retail for $100 to $200. Um, so that's great. And who doesn't want a really powerful synth that sounds good? Um, I think in terms of its quality, it's going to be right up there, and I think we're going to be basing songs around Europa for a very long time. Now, the grain sampler was just really cool. It had a lot of the same features I was just talking about in terms of drawing in curves, the matrix CV that we would normally expect. But basically, what it does is it allows you to drop in a sample of anything and then manipulate it wildly and musically. And I think this is going to really create a ton of new sounds. They were demonstrating crazy pads, leads. I could see throwing almost anything in there and starting to just sort of do remixes on the fly. I still wish Reason had a more modern regular sampler, but I think this grain sampler is just going to really blow the lid off of creativity. So stay tuned for more updates on Reason 10. I am in the beta, so I know more than I'm saying right now, but I'm not going to say anything about it because of the non-disclosure agreement. But anyway, more on that later. And we'll be talking about the other synths that are coming out with Reason 9, the sample packs, etc., as they announce them publicly. So I hope you enjoyed this. Be sure to like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all of the latest Reason 10 news and on learning how to make your music, how to get it out there, how to license it, and how to make money with it. Thanks so